Teddy!
Meet Teddy and his proud parents, Daryl Dieter and Clarence Kwan. This adorable pup, part Schnauzer, part Yorkie, is a non-stop love machine.
He's great fun. He's so full of energy. He's lovable.
When Daryl and Clarence decided to get a new dog, they knew right where to go.
It's totally a win-win situation that, we got Teddy from Humane Society. He needs a home, we need a dog, and turns out to be a great match.
At the Seattle Humane Society, happy endings like this take place every day. Thanks to our dedicated staff and generous supporters, we were able to save 94% of the pets turned over to us last year. Dogs, cats, even rabbits.
They're great people. The animals are great. They take good care of them.
This amazing save rate is the envy of shelters around the country.
Here at Seattle Humane Society, we don't have any time limits. And any animal that is healthy and adoptable, we will spend the time, resources, and energy to make sure that they do end up with a new home.
This past year, we placed more than 5,000 pets in loving homes of their own. Cats like Jules. When Diane McPherson met Jules at the shelter, she knew he was the one.
He was just so friendly and calm and interactive, and just a nice attitude. Gentle and yet loving. The last time that I had adopted from the Humane Society was such a winner, I figured I was going to have another winner this time as well.
At Seattle Humane, our mission is to save as many lives as possible, so we make sure the kennel space is always full. Sometimes that means rescuing animals from other shelters. We found Chi-Chi on death row.
Chi-Chi's a fabulous dog. She was transferred in from a local animal control agency where she ran at a time. And here at Seattle Humane, we want to go and save dogs like Chi-Chi from those shelters. When Chi-Chi came in, she needed some TLC, a little bit of extra training for some basic manners before she was ready to go home.
Seattle Humane continues to vigorously promote responsible pet ownership through spay-neuter programs. In 2010, we performed a record-breaking 2,000 public spay-and-neuter surgeries for low-income cat and dog owners.
I think it's important because if we're able to spay and neuter these dogs and cats, they're not reproducing, and that's going to decrease the number of pets that we end up coming in the front door for adoption.
We're also trying to reduce the overpopulation of pit bulls in this area. Thanks to a generous grant from PetSmart Charities, Dr. Crower and his team altered 770 pit bulls or pit bull mixes last year at no cost to the owner. And more surgeries are already being done. To increase adoptions, we found a way to bring pets to the people. It's the Maxmobile, a big, bright yellow adoption and education center on wheels. Longtime supporters Casey and Michael Christie came up with both the idea and the initial funding for Max. You'll see Max at community-minded retailers like Safeway, IKEA, and all the best pet care. We recently celebrated the 1,000th adoption from the Maxmobile. Like many nonprofits, we rely heavily on volunteers to keep the place running and to stretch our limited budget.
Volunteers are really a cornerstone of Seattle Humane Society because of their involvement daily, weekly, monthly, and in all aspects of what we do. We couldn't do what we do without them.
We have 1,400 active volunteers. Their passion is felt in every department. They groom the cats, work with people who come into the adoption center, and walk the dogs.
We keep coming back here on Saturdays, taking care of the animals, and we don't really consider it work. It's more fun, and it's something my wife and I enjoy doing.
Some of our volunteers offer their hearts and homes by becoming foster families. This is Ruth Fagelman's first time doing this. She's taking home a Chihuahua mom and one of her 7-week-old puppies.
They take such good care of the animals, and there's so many animals that are in need. Right. That this is one way I can help out and help all these animals. I think it's going to be a great experience. I'm excited. We're almost done. Yay!
Our life-saving foster families, all 751 of them, make it possible to do things that simply cannot be done in a shelter environment. Sophia Marie, this cute Shih Tzu puppy, came to us with serious neurological problems. Our vets were able to treat her condition. Then a foster family gave her the round-the-clock care she needed.
Sophia would definitely not have made it without our wonderful foster parents that really put in all the extra effort and cared for her every 2 hours for the first 3 weeks of her life.
He's my buddy. He's my best friend. I love him.
This 3-year-old German Shepherd mix is appropriately named Bear. Jacqueline Jensen and her boyfriend Nick Hans adopted him from us last summer.
Bear is just the most wonderful, amazing dog.
Bear is here today thanks to the Lexus Fund, which makes it possible to save dogs that require medical treatment in order to be adopted. When Bear came to the shelter, he was lame and in a lot of pain. His original owners could not afford the medical bills. The vets at Seattle Humane did surgery on both of his legs, and today Bear can walk and run like a champ, as long as he doesn't overdo it.
The world is such a better place for him being here, and we're such a happier family for him being with us.
Longtime supporters Bet and Jim Schuler launched the Lexus Fund at Tuxes and Tails 2008. Since then, the fund has saved more than 350 dogs who wouldn't have had a chance at another shelter.
I really just thank them from the bottom of my heart for seeing that dogs that need a little bit of extra TLC are still worth the saving. And it's beyond words the gift they gave to us by letting him live and come to us.
Joey's a great cat.
He's also very lucky. Joey was found wandering the streets and brought to Seattle Humane.
Joey here came in with severe eye issues, needed eyelid surgery, had ulcers on his eyes.
Thanks to the Keith D. Grinstein Memorial Fund, Joey got the surgery he needed, and now he's ready for adoption. The Grinstein Fund has already saved more than 300 cats with treatable medical conditions, cats who would face a death sentence at many other shelters. Remember, all of the money raised tonight at Tuxes and Tails stays right here in our community, helping us bring people and pets together. That's what we do every day at the Seattle Humane Society. With your help, we will continue our life-saving work. Thank you.